Elephant Man forehead. And the problem is, when I wear those things there, they freaking kill my head. I'm like, not like these. My ex-wife's mother-in-law.
Kanara says, morning
Hey,
sunshine.
Kanara, how are you doing, girl? Big shout out to my girl, Kanara. How are we doing today, ma'am?
The Uncle Cookie asks at Kelly Cakes drink Sailor Jerry. What is that? Rum. Jock says now that is a name right there.
That is a name right there. I flat out love it. Kanara, how are
Geek
we
Boy
doing
says at
today?
Kelly Cakes morning and oh man, some Kraken or Sailor Jerry would be awesome. At Kanara morning. Kanara says sipping my coffee and enjoying my sap morning. Miss Kelly Cake says at the Uncle Cookie similar to Captain Jack but better. The Uncle Cookie says I'd love to have a Sailor Jerry tattoo. Graham says good morning Kanara. Miss Kelly Cakes says at Geek Boy you know the good stuff. The Uncle Cookie says at Kelly Cakes are.
I gotta get past this check, y'all.
Kanara yells at Geek Boy morning geek at Crochet 70 how are you?
Kanara, I hope you are well. Happy
Miss
Memorial
Kelly
Day
Cakes
weekend.
says good morning Kanara.
Memorial weekend. Happy 3-day weekend, everybody. And by the way, let's not forget the reason why we're celebrating a 3-day weekend. Let's never forget why we're here, why we're celebrating. I got this one check I want to get by. And this is the reason why I tapered this in. I want to get past that right there. I gotta get past it, yo. I gotta get past it, yo.
Kanara says at Kelly Cakes my future head froster. Key. Miss Kelly Cakes says he indeed Kanara hugs.
Guys, Kanara is an outstanding food and drink streamer here on Twitch. A lot of fun.
Geek Boy says oh dear we're frosting heads now. Oh my.
Complete total pandemonium, sir. Complete total pandemonium. We almost got you. It's almost to the point I may just leave that. Let's go ahead and
Kanara
flip this
says
dude
at
over.
Geek Boy hopefully.
Let's flip this dude over. I think it's time. It's time. It's time. But we're just, I kind of feel guilty. I'm literally doing this just because I want to make a finial. Is it bad that I'm making, it's going to be just a little look pretty. It's supposed to sit there on a shelf and just sit there and look pretty. But I'm doing it because I want to do a finial. I want to do an African Blackwood finial, and all I need is a good excuse. Oh, that looks pretty good. I actually did it right. Not surprised, totally surprised. And this is.
And there was much
Crochet
rejoicing.
70 oh your heart must so full.
All right. Yay! Celebration! Yay!
Len Gore says BRB.
All right, bud. All right.
Geek Boy says at Crochet 70 grams congrats on the new grandbaby.
Yeah.
Ram says OT definitely is Kanara.
See, we just can't get a pretty shape here.
Kanara asks Hula what are we making here?
A hollow form. This is just a
Jock
simple.
asks at Crochet 70 have you made the new baby a hat yet?
This is gonna be. It's basically it's a look pretty is what it is, Kanara. I don't make a whole lot of these here because the one thing that bothers me, and I'm personal thing, is making something that's not very useful. And that's the only. And there's guys I know that do nothing but these. This is all they do. They just do hollow forms. They could be used almost kind of like a look of an urn in a weird way. Not to be confused with like a burial urn, because I didn't realize until I got into wood turning that you can actually have an urn without it being a burial urn. I was like, crikey, is that a
Graham
thing?
says yes and booties and a blanket and a toy. More to come. Lol.
But it's just something to sit back on a shelf and be more of a conversation piece, you know? But eventually, I like to get some kind of cabinet, kind of like a
Dishy
china.
Devil says would be a very beautiful urn. Lol,
It,
you
it
just
would be.
said that.
It will. It would be. Well, it would be a beautiful urn. It would be a beautiful urn. But usually my urns, I make them where they're easier for a burial urn. I usually make them with a threaded insert to make them easier to deal with, because you got enough. My thought is you got enough stuff that you're worried about and concerned about. I want the actual urn to be as easy and simple as I possibly can make it. That makes sense. I don't want to make it any more complicated. The piece can be. Hold on, let me phrase that. The use of the piece I want to be as
Makes
simple
sense.
as possible. So I use a very high end brass threaded inserts, so the little pieces actually screw apart and unscrew. It's basically the same thing I use for my grandson's teddy bear. When I did his teddy bear bank and that brass insert, I do the same kind of thing for my urns. So the ideal is, if you have an urn, right, and you just have say something very important in there.
Kanara says at Crochet 70 I still have the jacket, booties, hat and blanket my mother-in-law crocheted for my daughter.
But
Jock
if
says ease of implementation makes the stressful and emotional time easier.
thank you. You much better worded than I said it, my friend. Much better worded than the way I said it. But the ideal is, actually they would make really decent pet urns as well. In fact, Hoop is on me about doing legit ones for our.
Designing Comics says bloody hell, they weren't calling for a damn thunderstorm.
Oh
I hate
no,
thunderstorms.
I'm sorry. I like them. I know they're not for everybody though. Let's get this shape kind of where I want it at. Negative rate scraper for the win, yo.
Jock says I love watching a storm roll in on the beach.
Oh man,
The
I like.
Uncle Cookie says at Designing Comic for you and me both.
Thank you for that follow. I appreciate that. Jersey lock.
Warden again says at Designing Comic 4 I'll cuss it for you.
Thank you. For folks who don't know, Warden is our resident cusser. So if you have a problem with something or a situation, just let Warden know. He is more than happy. He is really highly skilled in the art of cussing things, and he's our resident cusser here on the stream. The guy is phenomenal. The guy is a flat out phenomenal cusser. I'm just admit. We utilize his skills on a regular basis around here.
Willie Doit and Betty Don't says complicated. Did I hear complicated?
No!
Are you feeling well? You don't complicate things ever.
It's not. Hey, bud, it's not complicated. It's not. This ain't complicated. This is gonna